All right, welcome everybody to another HPS webinar as part of our HPS University. Today we have McKesson, who is our prime sole source med-surg distributor partner, and the McKesson technology team with us today to present on McKesson SupplyManager and to give a good overview for you guys to really see the technology solutions to help you create a better, smarter inventory system and business management platform through your HPS McKesson relationship and your ordering. So I'll introduce Benjamin Little, who will be presenting today. My name is Nathan. I'm the Director of Clinical and Ancillary Contracting with HPS. And without further ado, Ben, I'll let you take it away. Ben is the post-acute care technology consultant for McKesson. So Ben?
All right, thanks so much, Nathan. So as Nathan stated, I just want to give you some further insight into McKesson SupplyManager, some of the uniquenesses, benefits that McKesson SupplyManager has, and definitely in correlation with our partnership with HPS. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in to our slides. And the first slide I'm going to introduce is just our McKesson value prop. Ultimately, our goal is to give the most product choices available with reliable distribution, solutions to help enhance your business, and we also offer support every step of the way. So as you're going through McKesson purchasing, just know that you have McKesson support regardless of the step you are in that process of your purchasing. We have a lot of different questions to ask customers. Like, we want to understand what your ordering process is, who's placing the orders, what your receiving process is like, what accounting solutions do you use? Do you use general ledger codes? What's your ultimate goal with purchasing? And what systems do you use for scheduling and billing, and how many vendors do you order from? A lot of these questions and why we ask them is really to better understand you and how you operate as a business and as an entity, so that we can look at different solutions we have within SupplyManager to help create efficiencies within your business. And that's really what we're going to focus on today, is some of those things within SupplyManager that can help your business not only run more efficiently, but also operate in a different way that can set you apart from differences within the businesses that you're offering. So with SupplyManager, we have a lot of functionality and a lot of different things that are built into the system. So I'll touch on a few of these items in minor detail today, and then we'll dive in a little bit deeper into some of the functionality and how it can really benefit and improve your business. So things like resources and reports, we have a lot of reporting capabilities. Basically, any data that we have within SupplyManager, we want you to have access to that as well. Depending on the different level or what your role may be within your entity, you may have different reports that you want to access. So as long as the data is there, we want you to have access to it as well. We have a function within the system called OK to Pay. What OK to Pay allows you to do is be able to identify invoices and flag them as OK to Pay, basically allowing your accounting team efficiencies to know when invoices have been received, have been accepted, and are able to be verified and paid appropriately. And leading that right into our payment portal. So within SupplyManager, we have a payment portal to make the payments for your supplies quick and efficient, even with the ability to set up an auto pay feature to mark those invoices as OK to pay, and then be able to have them automatically paid once that has been flagged. We're going to dive a little deeper into our switch and save function, so I'll talk about that a little bit later on in our presentation. In our middle section, you'll see rewards, VIP, and Advantage Club. For purchases made, we want to make sure that you're capitalizing and maximizing your value, especially as members of HPS. We want you to capitalize on those purchases that you're making in creating the most cost-effective efficiencies within your business. To the right of rewards, we have Spend Manager and Budget Planner. I'm going to touch on those two a little bit later on as well. Definitely ways to help you get visibility into your business of where you're purchasing and establishing budgets to make sure that you're meeting your budget goals. The last two topics with formulary and approval rules. Our formulary, we want to establish a set list of items. So when we look at a GPO partner like HPS, we want to make sure that items that are part of the GPO are set up and you're able to easily find them. So by establishing a formulary, we're going to point you in the right direction without you having to do a lot of searching to find those specific supplies that you're needing to purchase. And in that same aspect, we do also have approval rules in the ability to give you control. Not always is the person placing the order the one that's paying the bill. So we want to make sure that if purchases are being made and you want to have a level of control over those purchases and how they're being purchased, you have the ability to set up approval rules in several different functions to give you that control aspect that you may desire. Our switch and save function is the next topic I want to discuss and talk about. So with switch and save, ultimately what we're looking to do with this solution is point you to products that you're purchasing today and potentially showing you what a cheaper solution may be for a similar type product. Why this is really important when we look at members of HPS is the switch and save function may point you towards an item that could potentially be part of your GPO and give you a lower cost on that product. But it doesn't always do that. And why I like to talk about it in regards to our partnership with HPS is we want to make sure that the products you're ordering, you're getting the most value out of. So the switch and save function, although it can show you cheaper products or products that fall into a similar product that you're already purchasing, we want to make sure that you're aware that those products that you're purchasing that could show up in the switch and save may not always be the best product option for you, depending on the product lines that HPS is offering you with as part of their program and as you being a member. Spend Manager and Budget Planner. So looking at these two fields, I've got a screenshot that's in the top left, focusing on Spend Manager, and then in the bottom right, focused on Budget Planner. So with Spend Manager, we want you to have the full visibility to the supplies that you're purchasing and what those percentages of the dollars are that you're purchasing for a set period of time. This is always valuable when you're looking at product categories to understand what product categories you're spending the most on and maybe what you're spending the least on. Alternatively, for Spend Manager, if you're a multi-site facility, you may want to compare cost analysis between sites. And Spend Manager gives you that flexibility as well to not only see at the organization level or the big picture level, but then you can look into an individual facility and break it down by the category. If you're utilizing general ledger codes, those could be account receivable or account purchasing codes or payable codes. You can also break down Spend Manager based on your GL codes to see not only the product categories, but also which general ledger codes your purchases are made for and the percentages of those purchases as well. And on the bottom with looking at Budget Planner, this allows you to set a budget, and you can do this on a monthly basis and basically telling the Supply Manager system, this is what we want to spend for a set period of time. With that being said, you can also set up rules that apply to your budget. So if you are 90% of your monthly threshold and you're only at the middle of the month, you could have that trigger a notification and an approval system to let you know, hey, you've almost met your threshold for your budget at a specific period of time. So it gives you, again, that control aspect to control what you're spending and the time periods that that spending is taking place. And with these two combined together, it gives you that full visibility, not only control with your budget, but also seeing where all of your spending is taking place by category or by site, and being able to wrap all of that up into structured reporting so that you can get the visibility and transparency you're desiring within Spend Manager and Budget Planner. Now we want to look at specific things of group contracted items versus non-group contracted items. So how can you tell when you're in Supply Manager, how do you know if it's a product that is part of your GPO? And it's quite easy for you to identify that. On the top right, when you're looking at an item, you'll see a green area that says group contract. That is identifying a product that is part of your GPO and part of a contracted item. You may see other things in this area, such as customer contract, individual contract, local contract. Those are all different types of contracts within Supply Manager that you can identify your specific items. But ultimately, the group contract is what you want to focus on and really take part in, as that is part of your GPO platform within HPS. So if you ever are viewing items and you see something that is a group contracted item and you know you're going to be purchasing it in the future, I would definitely suggest maybe adding it to a personal list. You have the ability to create personal lists, and especially if you take the time to search for a product and it takes you a while to find it, adding that item to a list can make it much easier for you to find that product moving forward. And the last slide that I'm going to share on the McKesson side is really talking about McKesson's procurement to payment solutions. The big focus that I want to look at on this slide is everything at the top that you see no cost. This is all part of McKesson and utilizing SupplyManager and the options and flexibility you have. I've highlighted both our primary care facilities as well as our extended care facilities and the different functionality and options that are available. As you can see, everything that is no cost to you plays in every single market. These are things within SupplyManager, such as Spend Manager, Budget Planner, Approval Rules, OK to Pay. But we also go down to things like Scan Manager to help you create ordering efficiencies within your facility, as well as our McKesson Business Analytics. We know that information is valuable, and especially in today's world, having access to data at your fingertips is more crucial than it ever has been. So with our MBA tool, we give you access to reports, graphs, and really that visibility and transparency to see how your business is operating and being able to compare it to maybe other entities within your business to make sure that you're all on the same page and the same playing field. And the last item that we're highlighting with the no-cost options is our third-party connectivity. With any of your different solutions that you're using, whether it's a punch-out solution, a billing solution, an invoicing solution, we have a lot of connectivity options with your other partners. So we want to make sure that you're aware that if you have a solution that you're using today and you want to see if it's available for connectivity with McKesson, reach out to your McKesson account manager and we can see what options we have available for you. And again, the big highlight that we want to talk about with all of these top topics is that there's no cost. These are all free of charge and part of you being a McKesson customer as well as a partner with your HPS partnership. All of the other options below that you do see cost factors that are in play, those are all additional technology solutions that McKesson offers you. Now, some of these solutions may be specific to an industry, such as OneTrack, really playing in our home infusion and biomed industry, but other solutions such as Inventory Manager, every type of business needs better control of their inventory, and that's a solution we offer that is available for every market, regardless of what your business operation and entity is. So I really wanted to give you a highlight of some of the functionality within SupplyManager and those additional solutions that we offer as McKesson, with you being a member of HPS, that you could find true value in utilizing and best utilizing your McKesson platform to create efficiencies within your business. And at this point, Nathan, I'll pass it back to you to talk a little bit more about, in closing, with the HPS and McKesson partnership.
Yeah, thanks, Ben, for the great overview of SupplyManager. If any of you have any questions related to SupplyManager specifically, feel free to reach out to myself at HPS or your HPS member rep. If you have any questions, we'll get you connected to Ben and the right folks over at McKesson. But this slide here just kind of shows you our strength and partnership with McKesson as a prime vendor relationship. Many of you HPS members know of our prime vendor relationship with Gordon Food Service. Well, McKesson is that same partner of ours, but on the med-surg side. We have over 20 manufacturer contracts right now. We're now up to 22 on our list, which is amazing. And so a lot is happening with our relationship with McKesson. We're working on a contract analysis tool, value-added program that's no cost to you as an HPS member to utilize, similar to what you would do on the food side with HPS. So we're looking to launch that here in 2023. We've been working on that over the last year and a half, 2 years in developing. So it's very exciting. We continue to look for more value add into the McKesson program, bringing on some new manufacturers, looking on to bring even a couple more on even in the year 2023 yet. So a lot of exciting things happening here. Another thing that to kind of complement SupplyManager and McKesson and your ordering platform, just letting you guys know too about our other value add program with PO Advantage. Now, PO Advantage is like a purchasing platform for POs, invoicing, to kind of pull all of your ordering from all punching out to all different ordering platforms that you order from and pulling it into one invoicing PO for you. So ask your local HPS rep or reach out to us. We can get you connected. This information will be posted on the HPS University section within our HPS member website. So I'll also include an overview of that PO Advantage system. So you could easily go out and use SupplyManager and then pull it right back into one specific invoice, which is very nice. Ben, do you have anything else regarding SupplyManager?
I don't. Just definitely, as Nathan stated, reach out to both your HPS reps as well as your McKesson reps if you have any questions or you want to take advantage of some of the options that either of us offer. There's a lot out there and a lot of information. So be sure to get those questions asked and we'll take care of you either way.